What's going on, YouTube? This is Silent Riff. Me and Brandy and we have a dig site here in Western Kentucky, and we were out yesterday, and had come across these pieces, and as you can tell from here, the shell, that's a turtle shell. And there's the inner side of it. And I'll let her zoom in so that way you can see if maybe I don't see any just scratches like they tried etching anything in them, anything like that. There's some smaller pieces right here that come out of the exact same spot. The shell was recovered from where the drilled teeth had come from. And that's basically on the back side in the one video I have that shows where I'm scraping around in the shell and stuff. It's just on the back side of that. So that's where these pieces had come from, to give you a general idea. I didn't know what I had. Honestly, it was black, and the soil was so clammy and stuck to it. And it's so thin that I thought it was freaking glass. And it was like, with this site being as crazy as it is, it was like, whatever, I got to bring it home and check it out. And then after getting it cleaned up, I never would have thought it was a piece of a turtle's shell. Okay, in that same video where I showed the burn line and the shell, and my wife Brandy pulls out that drill. These out of the way. And right close to her bone all that she had found, or we have figured out, it is a projectile point. Not at all, but this piece was sticking out, and it was actually sticking out of the ground like that. And I thought maybe she had come across a cache of bone awls or something. So, correlating that, and then if you watch the other video and you see where the drill was pulled, them are claws to me. This is a turtle's, that's skin. And it wraps right on them, which would be the nails. And I have a feeling this was a water turtle. And I think right here is the cut they made, because on the back side, you can see where it had preserved that's all part of the nail. There would be no meat in there. So they just cut this piece off and discarded it and ate, I'm sure, the rest of the turtle, obviously. But this, to me, I feel is its foot. I've had other suggestions, but I'm sorry. I do believe with the abrasions, and I'll leave it alone. It's easier for her to zoom in. The abrasions that are on there, sorry for my fingers. I'm a digger, and I'm still shaky over the find even, but that's obvious now. And get a shot of it. Let y'all see that, and you people that have dig sites may have come across something like this and may know exactly what it is. And yeah, lay that down, and then you can get a good close up of that. But this is the back side of it, which is smooth. So it's like, yes, it's been preserved for thousands of years, because this is this is from a Kurt site. So this is an archaic turtle piece, but yes, it's going to be smooth on the bottom, because this has been the top part. That's the bottom right here. So from it walking and scraping on the ground, it's going to be smooth. why you can see the abrasions on the outer side and why it looks smooth on the inside. That's just my educated opinion. Okay, well, then after cleaning up, we had found this piece, which is a broken piece of a dart. That there is some of the water glue mixture we use is just stuck to it. But as you get it wet, you can it goes away. But it's a broken piece of a tip. And another thing we did, I have been told by someone to, because here is her other one, her whole one, she found that an archaeologist that had retired in the Archaic era from studying archaeology, he's got a doctrine in it, had said this is a projectile dart, and the scale, he had told us that vinegar would take that right off. Well, with this being a broken piece, I was like, hey, let's try it and see what happens. And as you can see, it was covered just as much as this dart. I mean, it had a way all over it. And then you can see by putting it in vinegar, and I'm sure the longer I'd left it in there and scrubbed on it, I could have got it all completely off. But it does work. Even though it does work, I am not going to do it to this dart. I'm sorry, I'm going to leave that completely how it was recovered and not take the chance of it just possibly falling into crumbles into my hand and regretting it. But for you all that have bone artifacts and it's got patina on it, we used white vinegar and it will take that scale off there. But use your own gut feeling on whether you want to do that or not. But we use half and half on the glue to, after we get it as clean as we can, to preserve it. And so I just thought, lay these all out here, that you all would be interested in seeing these, because it just absolutely amazes me. And I hope I get to find the rest of this turtle. And I'm sure he's there, the shell, but it'd be cool to find a whole piece of it. Maybe a bowl or something. We'll never know. But as we go along and as we keep on digging, we'll keep on sharing. Hope y'all enjoy the video. Much love and respect to you all. Take care.